Dun 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 dun. Getting a little loud. Sorry about that. Boom, boom. We're here. It's live. We're doing it. Let me make sure not to blow your eardrums out too much. Welcome everybody. Derek, Spooky, and Quack. Been hanging out in the chat for a while. Special props to you guys. Billy loading up right away. Derek just dropping by. DAI, welcome. Yeah, we're gonna get into it. And let me just real quick watch as long as you can. That's all. Hey, if you can hang out for a little bit, that's cool. I just want to throw out to Elapsic1, who subscribed. These are just some subscribers that subscribed in the last couple days here. Elapsic1, Viveri Universum, Cinema Diabolique, JR's Vintage Cards and More, Kellen B, Koopa Bonga, Chuck Kenny, Kessler Garcia, Welcome to Hell with Vincent Wells, and Hernando's Vinyl Hideaway. Welcome, everybody. Captain, welcome. I know, it's been a while since we've done a live stream. We got to get back into it. Got to get back in the swing. I suppose we'll give it a few minutes. Let a few more people get in here. By the way, who will not be joining us live, but will probably watch it later. Groovy, welcome. I just want to say 8-Bit Beck, it's her wedding shower today, so she couldn't be live with us. So when you watch this after the fact, happy wedding shower, Bex. But I was going to say, and by the way, Groovy just put out a video today. I have not been able to watch it yet. You put it up like 40 minutes ago, so right as I was trying to settle in, let the going live anxiety fully take hold and destroy me before it starts, so then I could build myself back up and be ready to do this. Watching Shannon Tweed movie. Here's the problem with Shannon Tweed movies. There's frequently stuff of an adult nature, which means I need to capture those movies from the VHS tapes beforehand and edit out anything that might be questionable. But today we're just watching straight off the tapes, which I prefer to do. If I don't have to capture something ahead of time, I like the idea that something's going right from that VCR right into your screen. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, you like the old TV? This isn't the TV I use for videos anymore, but this is a TV that I actually own. Do I have no contest? I don't think so. I'm trying to think of what Shannon Tweed movies I have. Yeah, I don't remember. Actually, you know what? Real quick, we are going to get to... definitely going to get to picking out what we're going to watch. That's what I was about to say. I want you to decide. I've got some choices, and we're going to pick. But I wanted to double-check real quick, because I'm trying to get a tape on eBay, and I think the auction ends in 36 minutes. So I need to keep an eye on that. It's still at a price that I'm sort of willing to pay. So at what, 3:30? I'll check it again. Remind me, somebody in 25 minutes say, "Hey Brian, check that eBay thing." Okay, so here's what we're gonna watch. Again, your choice. From what I could tell on the internet, not that things being public domain doesn't still create some sort of weird copyright auto problems, you know. But as far as I can tell, I have found multiple instances where all of these tapes are listed as public domain on the internet, and if it's on the internet, it's true. So here's your choices. We've got 3 sets. It's actually multiple episodes on each tape, but they are these old 1940s and 50s serials. So this 2-tape set has 12 episodes. And actually, each one of them are 2-tape sets with episodes. So here's your choices. Get ready. Pen and paper. King of the Rocket Men. The sequel, or the follow-up, Zombies of the Stratosphere. And I do have to point out, I just noticed as I was grabbing these, Leonard Nimoy. It says featuring Leonard Nimoy. So, all right. And The Phantom Empire. It says Cowboy Thrills and Sci-Fi Chills, starring Gene Autry. So, I don't know. You can see back of the box, we've got some sort of hilarious robot. That's Phantom Empire. We've got, I'm pretty sure that's Leonard Nimoy on the back cover, typecast as an alien. Got a robot in this one, too. And you've got, I don't know, fast-talking palookas with, you know, in fedoras talking to the worst-looking Rocketeer costume I've ever seen. So, Spooky is saying Zombies and Leonard. Yeah, they all look like fun. So again, we've got Kings of the Rocket Men, Zombies of the Stratosphere, and The Phantom Empire. Can't go wrong. So Zombies, I'm seeing lots of votes for Zombies, or I'm seeing votes for Zombies. So I think we'll, Zombies. I kind of figured that's the way you guys were going to go, because that's the way I wanted to go too. But I guess I did sort of sell the Leonard Nimoy angle. I guess I wasn't entirely unbiased, but that was the one I wanted to watch too. So, okay, let's get into it. Now, you can't, we don't got all day to hang out, so let's get into it. And actually, you didn't see that FBI warning. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay, I think we're okay. Looked like the stream kind of froze for a second. We'll just have to keep an eye on it, I guess. Okay. And let me know about volume. Hopefully, everything's just fine and dandy. Okay. Now this is the sequel serial to King of the Rocket Men, so hopefully we're not lost. Hopefully we can get up to speed, Chapter 1, The Zombie Vanguard. Oh, and by the way, obviously, well, who knows? We'll probably watch like 4 episodes, something like that. We'll go for a couple hours, I guess, between an hour and 2 hours.
Unless it lands.
Uh-oh.
Then ground defense will handle it, Bob. Unless Mr. Steele thinks we can help. Yes, Larry, I do.
What?
The duty of
Okay, hold on.
matters menacing world security. And you're one of my executives. I realize that your work
YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth.
Very well. I suppose the regular defense network has already been alerted. Yes, they're standing by until we see what
So this is the error I get.
Help me on with my flying suit.
YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. As such, viewers will experience buffering.
Prepare for a landing.
I've never seen that error before. So, still looking good. Yeah, just, I guess, that's weird. Let me know. Let me know if the stream acts up for anybody. Yeah, that is a great ship. The Vanguard, the zombie Vanguard.
Probably. I'll fly out there and try to find it. Good. You can get there quicker than the ground forces.
I need to... hear what's going on. Oh, God. We've detected copyrighted audio and video on your streams. This is public domain. Unbelievable. I'm so sick of these companies taking advantage. Well, we'll keep going for it. Have you seen the old I have not. You know what's funny is I own the old Batman ones. I bought a DVD of them back in the day. And I've just never gotten around to watching it. Like a long time. I bought that DVD set.
Well, that seems to be all.
God, probably 15 years ago.
Get in the back with Shane.
Would it have to do with copyright issues outside the U.S.? I know some public domain. You know, it's certainly not out of the question. I mean, obviously something is triggering it, but I think generally that maybe Stream NES games, I'm not opposed to it. I was actually just thinking the other day that how I have the VCR hooked up so that we can stream straight from the VCR to the live stream. I could very easily hook the Super Nintendo up with the same setup, and so yeah, I was kind of thinking it would be fun to play some old Super Nintendo, and I have the Super Game Boy, so you can play Game Boy games through the Super Nintendo. It might be fun to play some old games not through an emulator. I have played a lot of old games on the channel, but it's always been through an emulator just for kind of ease of, or just simplicity's sake, really. Yeah, those old games were the best. God, it keeps giving me these copyright issues. I'm gonna try something. Don't look at the man behind the curtain. flipped it. Did not help last time, but we'll give it a shot, right? Still no buffering. Good. SNES Genesis games. I mean, I think, obviously I love the... Like, the NES was probably the... Well, I mean, I started with the Atari 400 as a little kid, because my parents had it from before I was born, or shortly after I was born, I guess. But the NES was really the system that made me a rabid video game fan. And then the Super Nintendo, I was Nintendo loyal as a kid, so the Super Nintendo was like in my opinion, the perfect console. Like that, for me, that's when games kind of peaked. But now I've gone back and rediscovered the Genesis library. And there's a lot of great old Genesis games too. That was really the golden age. For a certain kind of gamer, obviously. Obviously, if, like, your main thing is Halo or Call of Duty, going back and playing Pilot Wings isn't gonna probably like scratch that itch for you, but that's my time.
I assure you that my people are much further advanced in intelligence and scientific achievements than you Earthmen.
Well, what are you doing here?
For some time, I've been in contact with your assistants, Roth and Shane, making arrangements for a project I'm undertaking here.
Yeah, and I knew, Captain, I had... It was one of those things where it's like, I had a Super Nintendo, I had a friend who had a Genesis, so we would, like, go to each other's houses and play games, and so I did, at that time, I played a lot of the first Sonic, and Mortal Kombat. Like, those were, like, our two main Genesis games that we played a lot as kids. And there was a really good game called Biohazard. It was like a scrolling, like sort of Gradius or R-type shoot-'em-up kind of game. It was super good.
But in spite of these physical handicaps, my people have developed a means of correcting this.
Atari was the first console you played. Was at a friend's house?
Exactly.
Maybe kindergarten?
Of course, to accomplish
Pitfall and Donkey Kong. I played Pitfall when I found this old TV. I actually hooked up the Atari 2600 to it just to test something on it, and I played quite a bit of Pitfall a couple weeks ago. It was a lot of fun. Some of those old games still hold up. It's amazing how playable some of those Atari 2600 games are. And yeah, Donkey Kong's awesome.
What would you expect me to do?
We will construct a hydrogen.
Would you ever do a live stream of some similar to Out of This World? That'd be fun. Oh, my stream has been temporarily blocked due to copyright issues. Oh. Okay, hold on. I mean, you probably can't see this.
We will also require the use of this laboratory.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. No. So for those of you who are watching after the fact, I have been temporarily blocked, and I don't think anybody in the chat can see me right now. So yeah, we'll have to think about this. I really wish it would actually show me who was filing. I know. Unbelievable. I really wish it would just tell me who was who was claiming this copyright. Biohazard was a sci-fi horizontal shooter. Yes. It was a fun game. It was a pack-in game for the Genesis at one time, or at least in a particular bundle. I found it at like Target, kind of as the 16-bit systems were on their way out. We found a cheap Genesis that Biohazard was bundled with. So this is apparently gonna keep being a problem. You can't remember the games you got, but a neighbor had the Terminator. Oh yeah, and the Avengers. Got them late, so cartridges weren't too expensive. Yeah. I wonder. Okay. We're gonna conduct a little experiment. Did you hear about the new Atari system that's coming out? I don't think I heard about that. I know I heard about them basically like releasing a retro system, like kind of like the NES Mini, or Classic rather, the NES Classic. Not the Resident Evil Biohazard. It was just it was completely unrelated. Okay, I'm going to try something because I'm curious. We're going to keep going, and we're going to chit-chat. Well, this is playing because I want to know how it's detecting the this automatic copy BS. I want to know if it's listening to the audio or if it's catching it off the video. So we're gonna talk, and I'm sorry that you're not hearing the show. But we're gonna conduct a little experiment. Because we gotta this right here is up. Well, now I know. That didn't take long. Unbelievable. For the viewers at home, yeah, we've been blocked again. So I guess we can't even have the video. You know what's funny is one time, I'll give you a little story because we're blocked. The stream is blocked right now, so the chat isn't hearing me. One time when this happened, I didn't know that the recording of the stream was still recording me on camera. For right now, the stream says stream unavailable. I thought that's what the stream would be recording. I think we're back. But yeah, one time the stream got blocked due to copyright, and I didn't realize that in the playback you could still see me, and I was like mad and frustrated and mostly like defeated and depressed. And so people watching the playback just saw me going like, and just like, just bummed. And they're like, oh, he's so sad. Yeah. Billy and Spooky. It's an automatic detection thing. Somebody, in my opinion, wrongly has claimed some kind of copyright hold over this, even though it is absolutely in the public domain. And actually, this tape, because I was kind of hoping that this would be the one we watched, this is the one I did the most digging on to make sure it was public domain. So that's a bummer. We could, I suppose, we could attempt a different tape and see if, you know what? let's try Phantom Empire. This tape, Phantom Empire, is released through a different company. At least a different company owned the rights to it in its initial run, and we might have better luck with it. Let's do that. How's that sound? Have I tried Twitch? You know, I have not tried Twitch for this kind of thing. I used to game on Twitch. Is it a person or is it YouTube? Well, it's a company or a person initially has to claim some sort of right to the media, to like this particular piece of media. And then once they've done that, YouTube will be automatically trying to detect if something on a stream or something in a video is matches this content. And it's one of those many kind of I don't want to say stupid, because copyright is a real thing. Phantom Empire, yeah, we're going to pop that in. But the thing is obviously YouTube's bots are more, they err on the side of caution, and I get it, you're a business, you want to not allow, I don't know. I don't know. I guess there's also a certain amount of responsibility for if you claim copyright on something, maybe you should be double checking that it's not floating around YouTube. Like maybe it shouldn't all be up to the bots, but we're going to put this one in. And especially when you don't own the copyright to something, I should have a way of saying, and there's no recourse on this live stream. I can't go to them and say, well, no, I know for a fact this is public domain. 1950s, Billy. Like, I have no ability to face my accuser, basically, which is frustrating. I should be able to... Oh, no, it's the IBF warning. Irritable bowel... something. Changing the tape. We'll see what happens. Boys and girls. Dudes of all teenages. This... Well, this might not be a good tape to show. Okay. Alright, we'll give it a shot. The Phantom Empire. And we'll see, too, because maybe, just maybe... Well, this one might be harder to detect, because the tape is about to fall apart. I love it. I kind of love it. It definitely gives you those good VHS vibes. And yes, I flipped it to try to evade detection. Once we get through this, somebody's name is Smiley. I thought it was Slimy. Slimy Burnett. Yeah, do Blu-rays bother with FBI warnings anymore? Flippy floppy. Et motnap irrip me. Oh, jeez. Whoa, go, darn it. Whoa! Who is this? What they're doing? We're all shooting their guns.
It's Autry's men making another raid.
They're still on the Blu-rays.
You know what we're after. Throw it out and be quick about it.
What? Oh, Joe,
All right,
don't
hand
dang
them
it! Oh my God. Are they gonna sing a
That's not all,
song?
There's one more.
What just happened to all of the shooting?
Yes,
Oh my
folks,
God,
it's
they
Gene
are gonna
Autry
sing.
making another raid on your time with his Radio Riders, broadcasting from Radio Ranch. We're about to bust right into your homes with some real ranch music and singing. Nevertheless, we're going to give you some real ranch music and singing.
Yeehaw!
A long, long time ago, as all you folks should know, Uncle Noah built himself an ark.
Yeah, I thought we were. I did not know we were watching a wacky singing western.
The duck went quack, cow went cock-a-doodle-doo. The old tomcatcher raised an awful row. The little pig squealed, the billy goat bang. Bullfrog said, biggest rain we've had. Uncle Noah's ark's
my
in
God.
that house now.
Yeah, this took a way weirder turn than I expected it to.
Even the long-eared jackass was there. Quack. The owl said, who? Woof, cock-a-doodle-doo, all were there.
Yeah, doesn't this just scream something called the Phantom Empire?
To the window bright and fine, and Uncle Noah thought 'twas time to land. He couldn't open the door, his hammer on the shore, and the animals roared and growled to beat the band. The duck went quack, cow went woof, rooster cock-a-doodle-doo. The old tomcatcher raised
I could do
an
without the,
awful
like,
row. The little pig squealed, the billy goat
cuts to
bang.
black all the time.
Uncle Noah's ark's in
That's a
that
tape,
house
though,
now.
unfortunately.
Dogs and cattle and fowls of the air, even the long-eared
The
jackass was
quack,
there.
the Quackdom Empire. Whoa, there's a bulldog in there. Whoa!
They all were there in Uncle Noah's ark.
The back of the box says, "The Phantom Empire undoubtedly was the most unusual serial of the 30s, or perhaps the entire sound
All the
era."
air, kids. It's all yours.
So yeah, I agree.
First, I want to ask all of you to.
Oop.
First, I want to. Pardon the static, folks. First, I want to ask all of you to join our National Thunder Riders Club, so you can come out here to our vacation camp and see a radio broadcast put on like it should be. Riding, roping, real horses, real guns, real cowboys. All you boys.
And the girls, too.
We don't want any girls.
We do, too.
Now, in reply to your letters, boys and girls, how we came to select the name Thunder Riders for our club.
One
Well-
day, Frankie and I were having a horse race on the desert.
Oh, jeez.
We were
Girls
riding
can't
like
be
the
on the
wind,
radio.
just having a lot of fun. When all of a sudden, we heard something that sounded like a roll of thunder.
Thunder. It's gonna rain.
Rain nothing. Well, there isn't a cloud in the sky. That's from Thunder Valley. I heard it once before.
The Thunder Riders.
Oh no! Oh god, hopefully this doesn't get racist. Oh no. Girls can't be in the Western radio unless it's Raquel Welch. Raquel Welch can be in anything. what is... I feel like it started so snappy, and now they're kind of starting to spin their wheels a little bit. They couldn't keep that momentum
That's
up.
how we came to call our club the Thunder Riders. The legend is a reality to Betsy and me. And if we ever see those riders again, we'll sure tell you more about them.
Thank you, Frankie and Betsy. Thank you. And remember, all you kids that can't come out to the ranch, you can form a Thunder Riders Club in your own town and ride with us every afternoon. Just send in your name, and we'll send you a pattern so that your mother can make you a costume.
Everybody ready?
Yeehaw.
Let me remind you that when we left our radio show yesterday, the settler's wife was cowering in the corner of her log cabin, while a heroic husband, willing to give his life for those he loved, suffered terrific torture. You remember he had substituted his arm for the wooden bar across the door, which the bandits outside were trying to batter in. Already the door is beginning to shatter under their blows, and it seems but a moment until his tired, bruised arm will break.
Today's complete
Now for
waste
the
of
Thunder
time
Riders.
story is brought to you by Ovaltine and Camel Cigarettes. The smooth taste
they
of
come.
Camel Cigarettes.
And that, folks, you will learn when you tune in tomorrow. Good afternoon. Radio Ranch now signing off.
Say, is our ranch becoming popular? And all on account of your broadcast. Why, our guests are coming on trains and horses and an automobile. And now...
I don't know if
they're riding
anybody
by airplane.
remembers. There's an old
You said that ranch was a
comic actor named Ed Gwynn. Not Ed Gwynn, who was Herman Munster on the Munsters, but Ed Wynn was he was Dick Van Dyke's uncle in Mary Poppins, the one who was like floating up on the ceiling. He was like, I just started laughing and I floated up to the ceiling. He had a show way back in the day called the Ed Wynn Show, I think. If you look it up on YouTube, it's hysterically funny, mostly because it was sponsored by Camel Cigarettes. And the stage was a big picture of him smoking a Camel cigarette with a big billboard, and real smoke puffed out of his mouth on the billboard that was just behind him during all the skits. And he'd be like, okay, so Camel cigarettes, it's the Camel cigarettes is showing the next movie. Like he was clearly contractually obligated to say Camel cigarettes every third thing he said. It's amazing to watch. Yes, Ed Gwynn was what was his name in Pet Sematary? I can't think of the neighbor's name. I remember Lewis was the dad because Ed Gwynn said his name a million times. He was like, don't let him go on the road, Lewis. The Flintstones were sponsored by Winston? I do not remember that. That's, just smooth, tasty cigarettes. Cigarettes. Wait, that girl was just in the barn. Did I miss something? Does she have a doppelganger?
All right, Oscar, it's your time. They seem to stand for anything.
Okay.
And beer? Beer and
You know those
cigarettes?
funny signals I've been getting for the last 2 weeks?
Yeah?
Well, I got them again tonight. And my direction finder says they're coming from straight down.
Say, do you suppose there's anything to any of those books that Frankie's been reading about a world underground with people and cities and everything?
Why, of course there's something.
Makes
to it.
sense?
Let's go see those scientists that came today. Maybe they can tell us something about it.
Maybe they can.
Well, hot dang.
But the signals were coming from the center of the Earth. And I wanted you to explain it to me, Professor.
I see that you have a perfect understanding of radio beams. You probably encountered some unusual internal interference. Undoubtedly magnetic static.
Yes, but the signal sounded like human signals.
Static. Just static. However, I'll give the matter some thought and look into it further a little later.
Did you ever see anything like this? Peculiar little fellow, isn't it?
Ah, an interesting example of antediluvian
So
Americana.
right now we're at,
Where did
you know,
get it?
radio
Found it at
beams.
the head of Thunder Valley.
So it's singing cowboys
Gladly.
We'll appreciate it very
teaming up
much.
with
Have to get
scientists
an early start. I
to
have
find
a broadcast for 2 o'clock.
underground
We'll lose our contract. We'll say 8 o'clock.
futuristic Klansmen, from
Good night.
what I have been able to
Thanks, Professor.
understand so far. Oh, and these guys were secretly waiting outside.
Heard everything? Autry's radio program and his singing make this ranch popular. Without him, there would be nothing here to interest anyone, and the place would soon become deserted.
And we could go on with our secret explorations without anyone to molest us.
Exactly. Tomorrow morning, when he leads Cooper and Saunders to the spot where he found that idol, your job is to see that he doesn't come back.
Cowboys. So it's singing cowboys versus the underground Nazis. Oh no. Almost got hit by a rock. Time to sing a song. Oh my god.
What's that? It must be a Moranian.
What's
Lying?
that?
Impossible. I tell you,
It's
it
a
is.
crazy person. Ooh. No. Oh my gosh.
Hey, Beekman! Professor Beekman! Come on, I found a Muranian. He's gone.
I see that.
Here's the proof. And there's the bullet hole.
You perforated his oxygen tank. Evidently, they can't function on the air we breathe. This is undoubtedly
shot him in
a
the head.
breathing apparatus that permits the Muranians to live at ground level. And the eyepieces are colored against actinic rays.
It proves that the Moranians lived underground. Probably have since the first ice age, 100,000 years ago.
He must have had Confederates who helped him escape.
Oh my gosh. Those transitions were probably a pain in the ass to do back then. It's probably, like, people were probably wowed by that. What is going on with his head? Bleep, bleep, bloop, bleep, bloop, bleep.
You'll gain some strength when we get down to the 20,000-foot level.
Oh my god, okay. It's pretty fancy down there.
Her Imperial Majesty, the Queen.
Did I receive your report correctly?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Her Majesty is waiting. I know.
Yeah, I love Mystery Science Theater and riff tracks.
Clear the way. Stand fast for the Queen's Guard.
Oh my goodness.
Surface men in our
Sorry.
garden of life.
Hey,
Never happened
nobody
before,
reminded
and it
me
shall
about
never happen again.
my eBay. It ended. That's on all of you.
And it shall never happen again.
How much did it go for? Okay, it went for more than I would have wanted to spend, so you got lucky. You all got lucky.
We welcome your return.
Your Imperial Majesty, I have to report.
Silence! You are not here to report. I've seen everything. Conduct him to the radium reviving chambers.
So she came out to sit on her throne just to say that and then leave. All right. That's fine.
Quick, the Garden of Life.
Yes, Your Majesty.
I do love these old sets. It's probably the best thing about old serials like this, like the sci-fi. The sci-fi sets were just so much fun.
Their world today is a
What was I
mess.
trying to get? I was trying to get,
He and Murray are indeed fortunate.
make sure I get the name right. Delinquent Schoolgirls. It looked, I see it occasionally on eBay. And it's a great cover. It's like,
Accidents.
it's delinquent schoolgirls, but they look like they're wearing
Do I
kung
have to
fu
witness this
outfits
insane material
and
because
kicking
you
each
are
other in the
from
face.
Garden of Life?
Looks like fun, and I've been trying to get it for a good price, but yeah, it's a little more sought after. So that price point has eluded me so far. It's a good one.
With those two out of the way, Radio Ranch will soon be deserted and we'll have our discovery to ourselves.
And a fortune in radium. Wouldn't it be a good idea if we explored a little today?
Plenty of time, Saunders. The principal thing now is to protect our secret from spies.
Enough.
All right, back to my throne. She should have probably put the TV in her throne room so she could just sit there.
Our very civilization is at stake. The lives and future of all my subjects are in jeopardy because these inquisitive surface people seem bent upon discovery of our empire.
What's your message?
As you already know, they have actually invaded the Garden of Life. They will soon return to investigate further.
I shall order the Royal Guard to rid Murino of these intruders. For my part, I should send to the Garden of Life and there capture them when they return.
No. The entrance to the Garden of Life must be destroyed. They must never be able to find it again.
Oh, she does have a TV. Or is that a communicator? Oh, it's a communicator. That's awesome.
Proceed at once to the Garden of Life and destroy the entrance, so that no surface man may ever find it again.
Yes, Your Majesty. Alert!
So really, they don't seem like bad guys. They just seem like they're just doing their thing, and we're kind of being turds, as we've been known to do. And they're like, all right, we gotta nip this in the bud. What about 4K Ultra? What about it?
You hereby swear.
Oh, you talking
to
to
regulations
Quack?
of the National Thunder Riders Club?
I do.
You are now a full-fledged member. Be seated. We will now continue with our regular business. The secretary will read the minutes from the last meeting.
Oh boy, the Cowboys have gone full spaceman. I don't know why I'm so yawny all of a sudden.
Bob thought it would be better to have a banquet than a motto. Meeting was adjourned because everybody got hungry.
Has anyone any suggestions for the motto of our club? All for one and one for all.
To the rescue is mine.
No more school.
Do a good turn daily.
Thank you, Dale. Your suggestion is a good one. But that's the Boy Scouts motto. We must have one of our own.
Oh boy.
Listen. There's that thunder sound.
That's the same sound that we heard the day we saw the Thunder Riders. Maybe they're riding again.
Meeting adjourned.
Let's sing a song. We have time for one more song before we go out.
Something must have happened to it. Maybe the real Thunder Riders got it. To the rescue. That's our motto. To the rescue. To the rescue.
To the rescue.
To the rescue. To the rescue.
Yeah, those are good hats.
We'll scatter here. All you kids break up into parties of two. We'll search this whole country. Now, don't all go the same way. Betsy and I'll ride up toward Thunder Valley.
I'm gonna try to correct.
Look, a smoke signal.
It must be Gene.
Oh my god, he's burning himself alive. Don't do it, Gene. You've got so much to live for.
Come on, help me, quick.
Yeah, it's tough. Trying to make the image a little less blown out. It looks a little better on the regular TV.
Get the canteen, quick.
But I think this is about as good as it gets.
Thanks.
You feel better now?
Sure, I'm all right.
Boy, you sure had a narrow escape.
Yeah. Say, we got a broadcast at 2 o'clock. If we miss it, we'll lose our contract.
And that means we'll lose Radio Ranch.
We'll have to ride like the Dickens.
You and Betsy ride double.
Ride like the Dickens.
There's the key to our entire situation.
Explain yourself, Argo.
If we can capture Gene Autry, Radio Ranch would soon become deserted, and the entrance to our underground kingdom would forever remain undiscovered.
We
Yes.
can never allow Murania to become desecrated by the presence of surface people. Our lives are serene, our minds are superior, our accomplishments greater. Gene Autry must be captured. Get the captain of the Thunder Riders on the wireless telephone.
I gotta say, this is pretty awesome that somebody was just like, I don't know, like, we got this famous singing cowboy. What should we do? And we don't really want to do a Western. Western is just people shooting each other and, you know,
Captain of the Thunder Guard
saying like, you stole my cattle.
Thunder Valley.
Like, we gotta do something different.
Yes,
And they went with
Thunder
underground civilization that just happens to be right underneath this radio ranch that also greedy people have found radium on the ranch and want to sell it and they want to kill Gene Autry so that no one wants to come to Radio Ranch anymore, and it goes out of business so then they can get all the radium and sell it. Points for creativity. You got to give them that. There's a lot of layers. A lot of layers. This show is like an ogre. A lot of layers. You like spaghetti westerns better? Well, you know, maybe if your spaghetti westerns had a few subterranean civilizations in them, you know, maybe they could have achieved what Gene Autry achieved. I don't know. Oh my God. You've seen nothing yet. 12 times as much went by too fast. How were they supposed to get out of that fall? How do these people? What happens to lawbreakers? Who are these? Deadly weapons of destruction. Watch every episode. Oh my goodness. I actually think we have been okay with issues, floppy write issues, so I think we can flip it back so people can read. I've never seen spaghetti in a spaghetti western. What's the deal? I mean, come on. How about at least give me lasagna? You know, I mean, it's in the family anyway. Queen Tika. Betsy Baxter. Frankie Baxter. Their real names are Frankie and Betsy. Good to know. A pasta primavera. A fettuccine. That's all I can think of. Tony loves this movie. Tony's never seen this movie. Don't listen to him. Gene Autry, half owner of Radio Ranch, is under contract to broadcast daily from his ranch. Professor Beatson secretly searched for radium deposit, trying to wipe out Radio Ranch. He's a dickhead. Betsy and Frankie Baxter, children of Autry's partner, have organized a Junior Thunder Riders Club, and of course, Mirania, located thousands of feet under the earth, is rich in radium deposits. Queen Tika is a bit of all right, guarding the secret of her country, orders her army to capture Autry.
Get back, quick!
Hope everybody can keep the names straight. Frankie and Betsy and Gene and Professor Beatson and Queen Tika. Oh my God, we're so invested. We're gonna have to watch this whole thing. Not today, but I'm in. There's 12 episodes. Oh, spoiler alert! I saw the name of the last episode, and now I know where this all goes. Oh my gosh! Oh no! Oh my! Oh come on! At the end of the first episode, it showed them like just straight up falling like 40 feet.
It's Frankie and Betsy with Gene. To the rescue!
To the rescue! Same thing. I never saw the Captain America ones. I feel like I've seen stills from them. And oh yeah, that Marvel book.
Hurry up, throw it, Dale!
Of course. But yeah, I remember reading up on it back in the day, but I never saw it.
You first, Frankie. Think you can make it?
Sure.
Well, hot diggity.
You next, Dick. Don't be nervous. Take your time.
Yeah, just take your time. Take all day. We gotta fill this episode. We gotta stretch it out. Yeah, they would not have survived that cliff fall. To the rescue!
They have left their horses. They're hiding somewhere behind us.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Wait, don't follow. They are on their way to Radio Ranch. Will you expose your command to the world? Report back to Murania immediately.
The only way to defeat Gene Autry is for you to sing an even better song. And so the first Battle of the Bands was created.
We'll tell you all about it later. We've just got time to get back to the ranch for the broadcast. If we'll miss it, we'll lose the contract. And Radio Ranch.
He's contractually obligated to sing a song daily.
Two minutes. Gene fails to get here, we're sunk. He said he'd be back by 1 o'clock, and here it is almost 2.
Here it is. To the rescue.
Well, it's time to be on the air. What do we do?
So none of those guys could, like, pick up the slack
Gene!
if Gene Autry doesn't show up.
I thought you said you took care of Autry.
Sharp must have missed.
Radio Ranch is on the air. This is Gene Autry offering another broadcast. Let's go. Now when I want my breeches pressed and want my clothes to look the best, I call on Oscar.
That's me.
I call on Oscar.
I'm Oscar.
And if my saddle needs some soap, I know the guy that's got the dope. I call on Pete. I'm Pete.
I'm Oscar.
Yes, sir. Now these two boys are my right-hand men. They've proved their worth again and again. If I want more heat or electric fan, I call on Oscar.
I get it.
Or call on Pete. Now when I write my girl a line and want it to get there on time, I call on Pete.
Call on me.
I call on Pete.
Call.
Or if I find by morning mail that by noon I'll be in jail, I call on Oscar.
Call on Oscar.
I call on Oscar.
Calls on me, huh?
Now there's nothing I tell you that these fellows cannot do. If I want the moon or a star or two, I call on Oscar.
That's mine.
Or call on Pete. I've been there. Now my girl has got a sister, that's Virginia wine to fister. I'll send Oscar.
Oh, send him.
Well, I'll send Pete. Oh, send Oscar. They say that she's not so pretty. She craves marriage, that's a pity. I'll send Pete. Oh, send
She's
him.
not so
I'll
pretty.
send
She
Oscar.
craves
Damn
marriage.
well.
That's a pity.
She's got $1 million in salt, another million in the vault. If she stays single, it ain't my fault. Let me go. I'll go, Gene. I'll go myself.
Well,
all right.
Oh, my
How are
God.
we going on with our explorations with Autry here to hold the ranch guests with his broadcasts?
The only way we can keep our discoveries to ourselves is to rid this ranch of people. The easiest way to do that is to see that Autry doesn't broadcast again.
You mean?
Exactly. And then for the rich radium deposits of the underground kingdom of Urania.
Oh, he knows about the underground kingdom? And they invented a robot just to open that door. I wish our elevators made that noise. Oh. They don't, those robots don't just open doors. They also carry one thing around.
Clear the way. Stand fast for the Queen's Guard. The captain of the Queen's Guard.
Sighted the circus man, Gene Autry?
Yes, Your Majesty.
You captured him?
No, Your Majesty, there were circumstances.
Circumstances? How dare you speak to me of circumstances? You were ordered to take and bind this man. His very existence is a menace to the kingdom of Urania. By all precedents, I should have you put to death.
Yes, Your Majesty.
But not yet. 10 lashes of the scravula from the gentle Argo should teach my captain obedience. Take him away.
So they're not as nice as they sort of first appeared, let's be honest. They were probably like, oh, we should make these guys, like, meaner. We should make this queen more of a villain. Ew. Cars.
Fortunate we are, with our advanced sun, our superior mentality. Bring in Radio Ranch, that childish amusement thing that circus man.
On with the show, folks.
Ooh, that Gene
When you
Autry.
tuned out our radio show, the Thunder Riders were riding to the rescue. Well, here's what happened after that.
To the rescue.
Cut it out. You're supposed to be taking care of the baby. Oh, I can play and take care of the baby, too.
Oh, Oscar.
The stagecoach has been attacked. The bandits are getting seized. Why don't the Thunder Riders come to the rescue?
Yeah, Captain, this is turning into like a fever dream. Ooh! To the rescue! Oh, good. The kids are gonna be human shields.
The Thunder Riders are coming. Jack Dalton must go to the aid of his henchmen.
You know they can't hear you put a mustache on over the radio, over radio beams. Goo! My appendix.
The Thunder Riders are coming. Run for your lives.
Gee, you were swell, Daddy. You took it as real as life.
Turn over, Daddy. I'm supposed to bandage you.
He's dead.
Somebody shot him.
So this was a reenactment, but someone got killed for real. The gripping human drama that is the Phantom Empire. At Radio Ranch, brought to you by Asbestos. Whose gun was it? It's going to be Gene Autry's, isn't it?
All blanks. I don't see how any of us could have done it. Why, I can't understand.
It's all very simple. Your rifle was loaded.
Are you insinuating that I shot my partner?
No, of course not. But you'll have to admit that this is a case for the sheriff.
No, the black in between shots is something to do with the way it's capturing.
Oh, gee.
If you watch
We
up
know you
here
didn't kill him, Dad.
on my screen,
Thanks. But everybody says you did.
those don't show up
Sheriff's gonna take you to
on the
town.
TV. They only
That's
show
what
up
worries me.
once it's
Lock me
captured.
up,
So
I'll
I
never
think
be
it
able to
is
discover the real murder.
the low quality of the VHS tape is kind of throwing the signal for a little bit of a loop, and it doesn't know how to deal with it, so it just cuts out for a second. Ooh.
Help! What is it? Gene Autry attacked me from behind in the cage. There he goes! He's the man who killed Baxter. Get to the horses and take after him.
You two are sworn in as special deputies. Get going.
Autry's had too good a start, Sheriff. Knows the desert like a book. We have a plane out here a little way. Use it. You can keep track of them until the posse catches up.
Good. I've got tear gas bombs. We'll take them along.
Get the motor warmed up, Sharp.
Right.
How will we put it out of commission?
Maybe if I bust one of these, it won't work.
That wouldn't stop him.
Pull out those rocks as soon as I give you the signal. Good luck, Sheriff.
So it's gone off the rails. So their dad died, but they're still trying to help Gene Autry, or are they trying to tag along for revenge?
Now is our chance to capture all
But then there's a plane going after him.
Deputies catch him. They'll hang him for murder.
because he's not guilty, and they'll only let him free to continue his radio broadcast and menace our Uranian civilization. Connect me with the Royal Guard by wireless telephone.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Thunder Guard. Autry is on the desert, pursued by a body of
Thunder
troops.
Guard.
Bring him to me and see that this time you do not fail.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Thunder Guards, alert!
Oh, Underguard. Wait, Thunderguard or Underguard? Oh yeah, Wilford Brimley died. I forgot about that. I was gonna say something about that when the stream started. But yes, Wilford Brimley, The Thing, the Battle of Endor, Cocoon.
Who are those horsemen? I don't know.
A lot of movies from my childhood.
Why, they're gone.
So it's, I mean, he was almost 90, so you can't say the guy didn't, live a full life, but yeah, it's sad. The Firm.
Landing tear gas bombs all around them, but they don't seem to have any effect. They're wearing masks.
I mean, yeah, he was in a million things.
The armament room, quick! The Thunder Guard is being attacked by
Robert
a
Martin
surface-land
died.
airship.
Oh yeah, I did see that too.
Torpedo at once, guide it to the airship's destruction.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Hard target. No, I was gonna say. I thought maybe I had that, but I was thinking of a different movie. Yeah! Oh, here we go. Whoa! Oh, that's right. I did see, next week, Chapter 3, The Lightning Chamber. And John Saxon, that's right. God, that sucks. Marania, located 1,000 feet, blah, 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 blah. We know the scoop. Professor Beatson, yeah, we got it. I'm not reading it again. He's a jerk. He's been just straight up murdering people. Gene Autry, falsely accused of murder to prevent his broadcasting. His father was murdered, are trying to clear. Okay, so they're on his side. They know he's cool. Queen Tika, guarding the secret of her country, orders her army to capture Autry. All right.
I don't know.
And Regis, oh my god. It really has been a terrible, a terrible year, but really a crazy week for Legends leaving. Oh yeah, that's right. That was just not that long ago too. Oh my god.
Get closer, and I'll use my gun.
Oh man. I don't know who. Gay. Galleon? Oh, that's right. I didn't know her name. Well, that sucks.
When you jump, count 3 and pull this ring. Go on.
Yeah, it's been a pretty terrible streak. Betty White, stay strong, baby. I'm gonna take just like a few minutes. My stomach's grumbling. I'm gonna go wolf something down. I'll be right back.
I'd have sworn that plane fell over this way.
all right. Gene, why weren't you blinded by those tear gas bombs that the sheriff threw at the Thunder Rider?
I was unconscious. My eyes were shut.
We better go help the sheriff.
You can't go over there. The sheriff will arrest you.
With all that tear gas around, he won't be able to see enough to arrest anybody.
Help me, I'm blind.
Here, put this over his eyes. Is he dead?
No, just unconscious. He'll come to in a little while. Say, I've got an idea. Help me get Sharp over there at that tree.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to change clothes with Sharp.
What good will that do?
Don't you see? I'll be able to go back to the ranch and find out who killed your father and clear my name. You go back and get some rope.
All right. I hate to leave him tied up out here.
We'll release him tonight. He'll be all right. That tear gas will soon wear off.
Listen. That must be the posse.
Hey! There it is.
All right.
Me, Sheriff. Your deputy. Are you all right? My eye to that tear gas. Oh, you're better off than that aviator is. He's out of his head. Boys! Get these fellas on the horses so we can take them back to the ranch. We leave Pete and Oscar here to bring back the flame.
Cut that out, you fathead. Come on out here and help me. Are you going to help me lug this contraption back to the ranch, or ain't you? Hey, what's that?
Never mind. It's something.
Let's see it.
All right, catch. What are you crying about?
I don't know. I don't feel sad.
Well, then why cry?
But I broke it.
I don't... Here's another one. See? I break them just for fun.
The captain of the Thunder Guard
Okay, I'm back.
failed again. What shall I do with him?
According to the law of
What did I
New
miss?
England, there is no
Did
third
Gene Autry
chance.
sing his song
That's
for
right,
today?
Waldo.
Shall I direct the Seneschal to send a patrol?
It will more greatly impress the Thunder Guard if you arrest him yourself.
I thank your Majesty. It is my pleasure.
Here's that robot. I want that robot to be more of a plot point. I want him to be a character. I want him to sing a song. That's what I want. I want Gene Autry to team up with that robot. That's too bad, Cap.
We're up 12,000
She was a very, like, I didn't know her name, but I did like her quite a bit.
By order of the Queen, you are under arrest.
I am ready.
Always the good captain.
So we're getting into all of the politics.
Lord High Chancellor and the prisoner of the Empire.
Of the underground. What's it called? Marania?
Your Imperial Majesty.
You have been a good commander of my Thunder Guard, yet not good enough. Twice you have failed to capture this surface man, Gene Autry, whose radio ranch has attracted sufficient people to this vicinity to make discovery of our empire a possibility. Quote for me the law of the realm.
Everything that is belongs to the Queen. Her word is law. No man may transgress it.
Simp.
Except by the grace of her Imperial Majesty. In no case, and under no circumstances, may an offense be repeated.
Sentence?
Death.
Prisoner advance. Thousands of years ago, our ancestors were driven here by the glaciers. They built this city, and since then, my subjects and their forebears have lived here in peace. They have lived a life far more attractive than the life led in the mad world above. If the surface people discover the entrance to Murania,
I
our
don't
advanced
know.
civilization
I
is in
don't know
peril.
what a tabletop
Did you not
lighter
know
is.
These things?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Please
I
explain.
condemn you to death in the lightning
Although I suppose I
chamber.
can just Google it as well.
Lord High
Since
Chancellor,
we're
see
here.
that the sentence is executed.
About. Ready?
So it's exactly what it sounds like it is. Ooh, I see the hams.
Captain, you are the 37th soldier to be executed this year.
I know. Many of them were my friends.
What would you say if I told you they still live? Every one of them.
I'd say you lied.
I have charge of all executions, Captain. And I have saved their lives. What would you give to save yours?
This is treason. I shall tell the Queen.
How? Who will deliver your message? You are already in the death chamber. You'll never see the Queen again, unless you agree to join with us and await the hour of rebellion.
What are your terms?
Your word. Say that you're for us. What is your answer?
You have my word.
You're wise, Captain. You will be conducted through the secret passage to rebel headquarters.
Oh boy, the political intrigue.
The prisoner is in the death chamber. All is prepared.
Build up 200,000 volts for the death chamber. Execute.
That ends Captain Ord.
For the sake of the Muranian Empire, I wish it had been Gene Autry.
Muranian.
Oh, please.
Huh, those are cool. I see you got a Molson in there.
Gene. Have you found out anything?
That is cool. I mean, I'm trying not to, you know,
Do you think those scientists had anything to do with Dad's murder?
Have too many
Things look funny. They didn't hesitate about
hams-related
accusing
things,
me.
but
And they sure were mighty anxious
I do
for
keep
the
an
guys
eye
to
out
use their
for
flimsy
old
cases.
old pint glasses and goblets and things like that.
Feeling better, Sharp?
Tell us, did you get a good look at those peculiar-looking horsemen? Well, at any rate, you'll be glad to know that they captured Gene Autry.
Think of it, Beekson. People descended from one of the lost tribes of Mew, living in the underground world. But think of the fame and wealth we'll have when we find them.
Oh, come on, God. Frankie.
Come out, you.
Come out, you.
We'd better go to our room and get rid of that rifle.
Right.
We heard everything.
We gotta get that gun. That must be the gun that killed your father. We've got to work fast.
You're really not missing anything with
All my
hams.
eyes! Anybody! All my eyes!
It's Sharp.
It's just a nice, drinkable, what I like to refer to as a piss beer. It's practically water, but it's very, very drinkable. Where's that gun?
Here it is.
Here it is. I'm gonna sing a song about it.
I wonder if this is the right one.
It must be. It's the only one in the room.
There's nothing here. He's crazy. I'm not so sure, but
Of course, the man's out of his mind. Come on.
He's all shot. Goofy.
He's goofy.
it's gone. Are those brakes fixed yet? Are those brakes fixed yet?
Not yet. I just got him loose.
I'm just singing a song to the brakes.
I
It's
found the gun
not
that killed
doing
Dad.
much to fix it.
Wait a minute.
Sheriff, I want to...
Just a moment, Professor.
Check it. I'll bet you the bullet that killed my dad fits it.
And the number will tell who bought it.
You're right. I'll get started for town and check up on everything as soon as my brakes are fixed.
Thanks.
Where'd you find it?
Yeah, Professor, hey! Hey!
It's Sharp.
But who's that upstairs?
It's Autry. Come on, Sheriff.
Get that gun.
This is very involved, I gotta say. No! Is that Oscar? Oscar!
Hey, Dean, you haven't got any brakes!
He'll kill himself when he reaches the grade. Don't brakes run fast.
Oh man, you know what? This would be a super fun thing for somebody to do. Like on YouTube. Like start up an actual, like 40s or 50s style serial show, you know? Somebody probably has, right? You ain't got any brakes. Whoa. Is that, oh yeah, that's the cliffhanger. Literal. Have all of these episodes ended with literal cliffhangers? I think they have. Breezy Otto Brower and Breezy Eason. Frankie Baxter. Gene Autry, played by Gene Autry. Oscar is played by Lester Smiley Burnett. Oscar might be my favorite character. Ooh. Featuring the scientific city of Murinuru. Has it said that before? Chapter 4. The Phantom Broadcast. Highly civilized nation. I mean, they're not... they're advanced, but they're not civilized. Queen killing people left and right. Fearful... What? Fearful lest surface people discover her secret entrance, has ordered her Thunder Riders, blah blah blah. Secretly searching for radium deposits. Just a grade A a-hole. Is all we need to know about him. Falsely accused of murder to keep him from broadcasting at Radio Ranch, and is wanted by the sheriff. Betsy and Frankie Baxter, convinced that Beatson really murdered their father, are trying to clear Autry. Good to know.
He'll kill himself in Coyote Pass.
The shortcut. We can save him.
The Thunder Riders Club, to the rescue.
To the rescue.
I'll start the signal.
Yeah.
Now what's that?
Yeah, us trying to watch
One, two,
Zombie of the Stratosphere turned into a phantom broadcast.
To the rescue! Double quick time! Look! It's a call to arms! To the rescue!
To the rescue! I think that's gonna be our new catchphrase. Or our motto, right? We're all gonna start wearing buckets on our heads and putting on our capes. To the rescue! Have all the kids pile up at the bottom of the cliff to break Gene Autry's fall. You got no brakes. Jackie boy. Didn't realize we were doing it in the afternoon. How far? We're pretty far in. We're like an hour and a half in. You gotta click that bell or whatever. Whatever YouTube notifies, whatever. To the rescue!
After Gene Autry now. Better get into town and make a report to the coroner.
That's it. Fine mess like this ought to scare anyone. Yeah, we've been at it a while. This is what, episode 4?
Imperial Majesty, the Queen.
Right? We're watching The Phantom Empire, by the way.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Yes, episode 4, The Phantom... This calls it Phantom Broadcasting, but I'm pretty sure the title on the actual episode said The Phantom Broadcast.
Have searched all parts of the kingdom without success.
Messengers.
Hate to say it, I think we're probably just going to watch this episode and be done for the day. But especially now that we gotta get through all 12 episodes of Phantom Empire. Hopefully we can do this maybe every week for the next few weeks, or every other week, something like that.
All that's left of it after that explosion wouldn't do us any good. Yes, but how are you going to prove that you didn't kill Dad? I don't know. But right now, we've got to get ready to make the next broadcast. If we don't make it by 2 o'clock, we'll lose Radio Ranch.
Oh, he's got to make... He's got to make his daily song on the radio.
You rig up a remote control microphone in your laboratory. Right. As president of the Junior Thunder Riders Club, I ask you all to swear secrecy, not to tell a soul that Gene is coming to the ranch to broadcast.
But he's a fugitive. Shouldn't we tell the sheriff?
Must be
We
getting,
know he didn't kill Dad.
we'll definitely,
How's he gonna find the
I
real
think,
murderer and prove his innocence if he's in jail?
And besides,
try to do more
we should help anyone that's in
actual
trouble.
live
Guess
streams
that's
again.
right. Any more objections? No.
Coming up here, we
All right, all raise
got
your right hand and repeat after me. I, as a member of the Junior
we
Thunder
got
Riders Club,
the next VHS Dreadful. I filmed it, so I'll be editing it together over the next couple days, and probably either end of this week or beginning of next week. That'll go up, and try not to bombard the. I like to space things out. I like to not bombard the channel. So maybe we'll do maybe we'll like until we get through these 12 episodes. Maybe we'll do like a live stream every other week, and then the in-between weeks, like just a video. Who knows? We'll keep it. We'll keep it. We'll check it out.
This broadcast without getting
Sure.
But what if they hear
It
him
must
up
be getting
here?
close to
They
being
wouldn't know where he's coming
monetized.
from. My laboratory sounds
Yes and no.
Go on, get over there
I
to
think,
my phone and test.
But won't they hear me down in the ranch?
You know,
No, the remote
you
control isn't hooked up yet. Go ahead.
there's like a
This is Betsy Baxter
watch
speaking.
time
Testing
requirement
the
for
remote
being
control.
monetized. You have to have like
1,
4,000 hours of
2,
watch time
3.
in a 1 year period or something like that. And I'm like,
No good. Get the
last
same
time I
result we
looked, it
got
was
last
like I
week.
was kind of in the ballpark, but kind of not.
My
So
direction finder is
it's one of those
pointing
things
straight
where
down.
if it happens, apparently they notify me when I become eligible. So I haven't really worried that much about it.
Just like in the book I've been reading.
See, I liked doing the trailer live streams, but again, we ran into copyright situations. We could maybe try it again, though.
Hurry that torpedo. We want
Yes,
to destroy
it
your
is a
radio
lot
lines
of
before
hours.
Casey could discover them.
We might just as well not broadcast at all. The contract specifically states that Autry is to sing in person.
I don't know anything about details. My job is to get ready.
Ready for what? Gene isn't here.
Maybe he is, and maybe he isn't. I'm getting ready.
Look at them. They still think Audrey will get here in time to save the contract.
We better start getting our equipment together. The sooner we find the underground civilization, the sooner we'll discover radium, and then we shall become rich.
Get the horses ready.
Probably get that many minutes in a year. Well, you've been pushing a lot harder on your channel lately. I wouldn't be surprised to see you getting a boost from that. And they're fun. You do fun stuff, so it's like this VHS crowd, I think, probably gets a kick out of what you're doing and having fun with it. So, oh my gosh, I never thought we would see multiple robots in the same shot. They actually built multiple suits.
Sound. I want to hear them.
You men are attached to the cemetery.
Yeah, Spookyville is. I appreciate the VHS subreddit has definitely given this channel quite a bit of boost ever since Spookyville took a shine to it and sort of steered me in that direction. Cool people over there. Very nice crowd. There's not a lot of those.
100 communities like it.
Good.
Not a lot of those like, actually, I know more about VHS than you, and let me show you how much more I know than you do. It's not like that. They're cool. They're just cool folk having a good time. What was that other guy's name? So it's Oscar, and what was the other guy's name? Because I feel like they're secretly the best thing going on in this show. Whoa.
Guess we'll have to start without Gene. Radio Ranch on the air. Introducing our Cowboy Quartet.
Did you hear about old man Jonah? Got swallowed by a whale. Not a tail of a whale, but a whale of a tail. There's no need to worry anymore. No need to worry when you feel blue. For there ain't no need to worry.
This does not fulfill the contractual obligation of Gene Autry to sing, so I don't... Oscar and Pete, thank you, Tony.
Argo couldn't have left the Empire. Try the armament tower.
Yes, Your Majesty.
That guy's not wearing pants, by the way. I love their video conferencing video phone.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Lord Argo, your queen has commanded. You disobey. Plain.
I can and I will, Your Majesty. Our people are restless. They are terror-stricken that Gene Autry and his guests at Radio Ranch may discover our underground world and plant with us the madness which consumes all persons.
You had a
on the earth.
conversation.
Permit me, I pray,
Person
to
claimed
destroy them
VHS
before it
didn't
is
have
too
an
late.
actual
I
frame
alone
rate.
will decide the method and time.
But
Will
that...
you report to me immediately,
What?
or
But
shall
that
I
if it
send those
did,
robots
it
to
would
bring you
have
in
been
pain?
akin to 60
I can
frames.
come,
Well,
Your
that makes no
Majesty.
sense. Of course it has a frame rate.
When the servicemen discover the
You could
secret
say,
secrets from
because
uranium,
what, it's
Queen People
30
will
frames
regret
a
he did not allow
second,
me
so
to
I mean, I
destroy
guess you
Radio
could
Ranch
claim
with this torpedo.
it's
Are you
60
ready?
fields
Go ahead.
per second, if you wanted to be technical about it, but yeah, that's weird.
Ow! Back up.
Goo! Oh, Oscar, I'm just trying to get in the barn here. Oh, I got myself in a situation again.
Why don't you jump? Pull up! Go ahead and jump. You can make it.
I want the Oscar and Pete serial, where it's just them goofing
I
around.
can't sing forever. If Gene doesn't get here pretty quick, the radio contract will be broken and we'll lose the ranch.
Hmm. Oh boy. When Oscar... Oh! I was gonna say... Oh, jeez! So he brutally stabbed Gene Autry just
About
then.
time you got here. Is everything hooked up? You bet. As soon as the quartet finishes, I'll put you on the air.
Oh, there ain't no need to worry anymore.
You could digitize and
Ladies
make
and gentlemen of the
a...
radio
I could,
audience,
actually.
We regret to announce that Gene Autry will not...
Greetings, folks. This is Gene Autry, and today I'm going to sing you a little
Pretty
song
sure
about
it
my Uncle
was
Henry.
a younger 20-something that didn't live through VHS,
That's Autry's
and
voice.
yeah, they obviously they didn't know
You told me Autry was dead.
the
Before that's
basics.
his ghost thing. I told you the sheriff phoned and more piece of his
And it's
plate
fun, like
they checked.
not
We'll
knowing
have
is
to find
fine, but when you act like you do know, but you don't, that's where I have a problem. If you're trying to like lay some knowledge on me, but you have no idea what you're talking about, that's a problem. Oh, jeez. Well, that's Oscar and Pete's catchphrase. Oh, jeez.
Where is he? He's not at the microphone? He's here somewhere, and we've got to find him.
Clock every night to wake him up at 5. He hit the hay at 12 o'clock.
What's this? Some sort of radio beam.
The hookup wire leads to the barn.
Scientists have found the remote control wire and they're coming to the barn.
She looked right at the camera. They didn't do second takes back then.
I hope he finishes the song before they bust in.
Oh, holy, holy, oh, holy. And that, folks, completes today's broadcast from Radio Rex.
Could Dr. Zotto host an Oscar and Pete clip episode and call it "Aw Geez"? It's called "Aw Geez" with Oscar and Pete. That's a good question. Oh, and now they're down in the Bat Cave. Come on, guys.
Folks, to get the gunpowder, we'll need it for sound effects. This is our club room. That's the way to the secret exit.
Oh no, is that gunpowder? Oh my god. Are we gonna get a barn explosion? I'll ask Dr. Zotto next time I see him. We don't hang out much, but we kind of cross paths every once in a while, you know.
They're taking their equipment.
Well, that was not exactly the barn explosion I expected. Uh-oh. It's so epic, it destroyed the tape. Oh, jeez. So, oh, no, that's Oscar and Pete's catchphrase. They wouldn't say that. Oh my god, that's it. Okay, we're gonna have to stop it here. We can't start another episode. That's our time. So we are on... They cut the something. So we just watched The Phantom Broadcast. Next week is Beneath the Earth. So maybe we could do four episodes a stream for like the next 3 streams kind of a thing. Get through all of the Phantom Empire tapes. I'm going to have to pull this up and see if... see what other serials... I mean, granted, we never know what we're going to have copyright problems with, but we should look into the... This was released by Rhino Video back in 1989. We should actually see if they released any more serials from that same production company. Find some more fun stuff like this. Obviously, this one seems to be unique. Couldn't watch... Hey, Mike, it happens. But the good news is this will be... you can watch this back at your leisure, which will be fun. Skip past the part where we try to watch Zombies of the Stratosphere, and we get blocked by copyright. How old is this one? Jackie, we were cut off. We started watching a different serial called Zombies of the Stratosphere. And, whoop. And this one we did get cut off pretty fast, unfortunately. And this, I did actually, like I said before, I did investigate, and this is absolutely public domain. There's just, it is what it is. But so we decided to throw caution to the wind and watch The Phantom Empire, and we had not a single problem with The Phantom Empire. So I'm very excited to watch this in its entirety, all 12 episodes. So looks like it times out to about 4 episodes per stream, so that'll be fun. Well, I think, I don't know if I have a whole lot of news except to say, like I said, VHS Dreadful. I filmed it the other night, so I'm just starting to edit it together. It's just so people aren't freaked out, I went as big as I could go with VHS Dreadful, with the wackiness and all the characters. I wanted to see what it would be like. So now I'm going to pull it back in a little bit, work on the writing of it, and then start adding those elements back in. I'm trying, like, my ideas expand and contract all the time. So don't be super shocked when it's a little bit more of a little more straightforward than it has been. It got real goofy before. And it's going to be a little less goofy, but then it's going to get a little more goofy as I go. Because now I got an idea. But that should be out pretty soon. Same hat time, same hat channel. And like I said, obviously everybody here, giant thank you to all of you. And again, some recent subs that I just happen to have up here on the alerts dashboard. Here, we can go like this. Boop. Thank you. Are they going to do it? Nope, they're not going to do it. Never mind. This thing, there we go. Viveri Universum subscribed. Woo! Thank you, everybody. I clicked a bunch of these before I realized that it was gonna. So it's gonna do this for a little bit, but we'll cut it off. Thank you, everybody, so much as always. Definitely watch out for the next. Say hi to. Can you say hi to my dog Coda? He's healing from some minor surgery. Do you want me to do it to where, like, is it he or a she? Their ears will perk up. We go like, Coda. Oh, Coda, are you a good dog? Like that. I get well soon, Coda. He. We wish nothing but the best, obviously. So yeah, thank you, everybody. Watch out for the next video coming soon, and we'll have to continue the Phantom Empire serial probably within the next. I'll say at most 2 weekends from now, or the weekend after next. At most, maybe we'll try to do it next weekend. We'll figure it out. Either way, thank you, everybody, and